you're not invisible to me. Hold on, ad. I didn't ask for you. Vigilante Wednesday here on the 144th episode of VW Casual. Crazy, I've gotten through 100 plus episodes of this, 100 plus episodes of the Culture Crime Fighters, 100 plus episodes of the Vigilante Williamson show, and fucking Stranger Things only has 34 episodes. In any event, I'm not comparing myself to them because different budget, production, all that other good stuff. Appreciate anybody who's watching this live or on the playback. I just tossed out a poll, and you guys might have already voted. Should I appear in my own music video? There's a little tease from I just show that Duran. I guess we're going to have to call that early AI. It was 4 years ago, and AI has certainly came a long way in that 4 years. So they had an AI video, but I mean the lead singer does appear in AI-ified form. But I'm wondering, should I appear in my video? I mean, part of being Vigilante Wednesday, because I wanted it to be a music theme before I ever did the streaming thing, right? And it was like, I'm anonymous. And, as someone who just got a new job, it's cool that my real name doesn't come up and my real face doesn't come up when you look up, Vigilante. They're disconnected worlds. That's the point, because ain't no guarantee you'll ever blow. Common America is a VTuber. I remember that comic. That was one of the, I don't know if he was quite a Comics Gate type guy, but it was a similar vein. And so he turned it into a VTuber thing. I didn't know that. That's almost a vote to yes, you know what I mean, spiritually, because it's like, man, you don't really, people just care about good content. If I come up with good enough videos or just get animated, because I'm like, man, do I really even fucking want to be, seen? I fucking hate being seen. I'm a guy who doesn't have that many pictures of myself. Period, man. Now I'm getting the mask done. Listen, I'll do more streams on camera. I want to do. I'm getting the mask fixed. Hopefully next week. Hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll have new masks. But yeah, it's just she's becoming popular in Japan because of tits. Yeah, that was the whole point of the character. It was just tits. And as something else I thought about? I thought about this actually specifically. As somebody, again, started the channel really just to critique culture and to critique the world, which is what I still do, honestly. But early part of this channel was association with the Phantom Menace. And I'm thinking about how one of the things was gratitude. And I feel like to constantly... You should be grateful. You really won the culture war. This Superman movie that's coming out, no one's talking about Lois is saving the day or Hawk Girl saving the day or no bullshit. And no one, that whole cultural Marxism shit is in modern pop culture as the main thing is dead. You're not hearing. Now, I don't know if this movie's going to be good. I am interested. I probably should just go see it. I have such an interest in it because I'm still such a fan. But watching so many fucking reviews. I know what it is, though. I mean, I knew what it is when it was made. If you like James Gunn, you'll like it. It's really, really jokey. A lot of shit happens. It tries to joke and CGI its way through entertainment. And for some people, that's going to be entertainment. Some people, it's not. In any event, the culture wars won. We talk about something like Common America. That was because, and they still are, there's still some battles still being fought, like in video games, because everything is so late with video games. It took them that was the medium it took the longest to kind of join in the fight. Now they joined in, it's already over. Because we talked about Ugly Mary Jane, right? But Common America was a comment against that, against the uglified fictional character, which was a part of the whole wokeness thing. And that's over. Like, it's over. It's dead. And it turns out it was just a few millennials having a bitch fit on Tumblr, and they got a little bit more popular than they should have. But it's over. It's completely over. And at a certain point, you should be, all right, I'm glad we're in a place that no one's talking about that about major media tent poles anymore. It happens from time to time. It's not totally dead, but it's not the thing to talk about every fucking movie that comes out. It's not the major thing. It's a thing sometimes. It's just, you know what I mean? And that's largely, a lot of it was fan backlash. You can argue that critics like drinker and neurotic helped that. So at some point you gotta fucking take the W as it, there's other things I can talk about taking the L. I'm gonna leave that till when it shows up. I'm not gonna add to it. But that is something that we're there. We're way past there. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard a lot of shit. I don't know. It just sounds like James Gunn all over this shit. Yeah, that he basically. Does anybody give a fuck about? That's another poll. Would anyone get? Because I've seen some spoilers. Would anybody give a fuck about spoilers for Superman? As we see, Lovely Sherry, Fizz Chozo, Fandom Minute Still Makes Me Laugh. That's what it was called. And then motherfuckers got the audacity to be disrespectful to Mark Hamill when you named your shit after his shit. You got to be out of your fucking mind. Are you serious? That's the most egregious shit. And I don't give a fuck about the politics. It's like, yo, you can't name your shit after some shit and then get mad at the motherfucker. Like, the fuck? Could you imagine being mad at Stan Lee and you name yourself like the Incredible Hulk or some shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, are you crazy? I've read some of Common American books. Personally find it boring, but it's based off the Sailor Moon cliche. When I was in the Goonier phase, I thought about getting it, but I'm like, I have no interest in it. I'll give a damn by Clark Kent, maybe. I haven't heard all the spoilers, and I mean, I'm gonna have to go see this. I need to just see if Bro's landing. Cotton had talked me out of it, but I can't stop obsessing over this fucking movie. I gotta see it myself. I just gotta see it myself. I have to do it. It's not like I'm not gonna Fantastic Four. I'm not gonna give a shit about. All right. I don't even know if I'm gonna check out Doomsday. I may, but this shit is Superman. I'm a Superman fan, and I want to see this character treated right. It sounds like there's some good things that they do. The Snyder version wasn't perfect, but it just sounds like James Gunn just can't do it because he's fucking James Gunn. He's a fucking idiot. And that it also almost sounds like they are trying to get this character over with Gen Z in multiple ways, not just the use of, apparently there's a lot of social media. People using their phones whenever a disaster happens. That's like a trope, semi-joke in the movie, running joke to trope in the movie, that, the social mediaization. But it also sounds like each segment is for the brain rot. Like this is segmented, like brain rotted. And like there's a brain rot to the editing of this movie. Like all right, here's 5 minutes. Like it's not a 2-hour movie. It's a bunch of 5 and 10 minute clips compiled together. It's not a 2-hour movie. It's 120 shorts about Superman, or 120 reels about. It's 100 reels about Superman compiled together type shit. Not like that's really the editing, but that's almost what they seem to go. Yeah, I think that's what Gen Z really wants is BTAS, but they're projecting what they want for Gen Z. They're projecting brain rot, skibbity riz, Ohio. Common America isn't smut. That's good, but the cup size is the main draw. I was going goon, but just to have as Gen Alpha. I don't think that's any Gen. I think they just push it. They just shove it. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Because that's what they did with us. They told us what millennials were. They didn't base what millennials were off of what we were. They told us what we were. And we listened because we're idiots. But no, it started, it's Gen, I don't think it's even Gen Alpha. But, because now Gen Z is the money-making generation. Y'all up. Y'all up next, y'all up now. So that's why, we were up, now y'all up. But yeah, that's the assumption. 13-year-olds don't have an attention span. I disagree. I think time will tell that you're correct, that Gen Z and even Gen Alpha really wants more more artistic integrity out of the content, regardless of content. Certainly that's the case with video games. That goes with millennials too as well. But I think yeah, we do have that Switch thing, but I'm with you, man. I can't believe those numbers. Not with no games. But even other things that have trended. How many times, like, certain albums or certain artists or certain things from the past that were of real great value start to trend? It's like, okay, you guys, y'all know bullshit. Y'all probably better at sniffing out bullshit than us. Y'all deserve credit for that shit. And I don't want to shit on Alpha either. Now, yeah, there's wacky amongst y'all. The drug shit is crazy amongst y'all, but there's wacky. It's always going to be wacky people in every generation. And that drug shit is, y'all doing, at least y'all alcohol. At least y'all getting rid of half of it. Yeah, y'all vaping and whatever. And golly, everybody got, too many people, all generations got to stop with the pills, man. I'm really, I smoke, and it's like, man, they're spiking so much shit. I don't want to ever do that crazy ass lane, bro. Man, maybe I need to stop. Because I can't do that. I can't do that fucking lean, man. You be seeing motherfuckers like fiends on social media, and they just so leaned over and they frozen. That shit looks scary as fuck. They turn humans into zombies. That's crazy to turn humans into zombies like that to me. Like, okay, then I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with nothing. Good for you, Fizz. Don't drink, don't do pills or vape. The majority of y'all not drinking. Y'all the least drinking this generation so far. And y'all are already, 20s. So that's where a lot of drinking gets done. So congrats on that. Y'all deserve a lot of credit. Because it's a stressful era to not drink. No pills, no vape. That's pretty good too. Who came up with lean? Someone made cough syrup. Well, that's apparently a Houston thing. It was a prescription cough syrup. Apparently, from what I know, listen, I live in Texas, but I've only been here 3 years. I ain't been the whole time. Hey, Brandon Howell, you've been around the world. Yeah. So I shouldn't say just Texas. You be DC and a lot of CIA shit. Fucking hell, I'm going crazy trying to figure out how to watch NFL games out there at TV. StreamEast.com. It's not the best, but that's what I do. Stream East, because I don't know other way to do it. Or yeah, there's another one, NBATV.tv. There's ways to do it. You having vodka soda. I'm not trying to shit on drinkers. Enjoy your vodka. But I'm glad other generations aren't drinking as much. And hey, we're 50-50 on the poll. I did not expect that. I thought you all would say yes. I'm glad some people want to keep the mystery. That's the whole fucking point of Vigilante Williamson. That's pretty cool. Or like, I see how ugly you are. I don't want to see you again. But that lean shit, apparently Texas has been doing that shit for like the beginning of time drinking. It started off with just Robitussin. And then somebody started doing getting the prescriptions version. And then obviously you had like DJ Screw, and they made music about it and made it part of the musical culture in the 90s into the 2000s. But like apparently that's some shit Texas and certain areas have been doing forever. Like, this is not new. It didn't come out in the 90s. It didn't come out in the 80s. Like, that's just been the beginning of time, them just drinking Robitussin with shit. And then when they got into prescription shit, they got into the prescription shit. And then that's been going on since. But it was really just some Texas shit. It wasn't like everyone was, or just like, I guess, the South, East, West, the Mid-South. Like Texas, maybe like areas that touch Texas type shit. I'm not Brandon Holland done an AI version of Vigilante. I'm nervous too. Fun fact: Japanese guy invented meth. Yakuza get some of the revenue from meth. Sheesh, I'm not shocked. Meth, man. I lived in rural Michigan, man. I saw meth tear up a city. Apparently, they've gentrified since, which is good for them. Because that city was toe down, bro. The meth. I mean, people still are going to do meth, right? People are still going to do crack. People are still going to do weed. mushroom. Like, people are still pills. A lot of shit people are going to do, right? But I think this generation is probably less likely to intentionally do the harder stuff, except that they take pills and that shit gets spiked with fentanyl. But I don't think you're going to get a lot of intentional, hey, I'm going to do crack, or I'm going to do meth, or I'm going to do a lot of stuff from this generation and current. Yeah, I would say you do it just to do it. I don't think your generation is going to do it as much, and I wish that stays the same. I mean, I probably will appear in videos at some point. I gotta get in shape, man. I'm gonna be honest. That's my main thing. And yeah, I see rappers fatter than me. Dave Blunt's is fatter than me. The one guy you showed me who's rapping to, I think Busta Rhymes or whatever, he's fatter than me. So it's fatter than me. But I don't like the idea of, if I'm gonna be a vigilante, I gotta at least I ain't gotta be in tip top shape. I can have some sop, but I can't be this big, because then it becomes a joke. Which is going to be, I mean, I am a joke with it, but we'll see. I'm going to keep the poll up to the end of the stream, though. We'll see where at the end of the stream. Doing the A-Rap money dance. I thought about AI videos. It would be the simplest. I'm not opposed to it. We'll just see. That's all I got to say. I mean, the plan is really to use, he said he gets paid and really Rose's ball cat vision. I think Najee Harris, and it's funny, I got to do the AFC West. I'm be doing the AFC West probably next, either AFC West or AFC North. And I think the Chargers are going to be a good team. I know they do got some hype about them. I think a second year with Harbaugh. I don't know what they're going to do in the playoffs because of Herbert, because they're throwing 4 picks in the playoff game. Much as I want to give the Texans credit, and I do, if you're a quarterback down to throw 4 picks in a playoff game, man, you're down to lose any playoff game. And I'm gonna need to believe it to see it in the playoffs. But this regular season, I think they're gonna win 13, 14 games. There's a few teams, and honestly, I don't think the Texans or Lions are gonna win 13. They could, they both could, but I think the Eagles, the Chargers, and the Bills, I see like they should have the best records in the league as far as getting 13, 14 maybe. I don't think anyone's going to get 15, but between those 3 teams, 13 and 14 wins. And then a bunch of 12, like I can see Chiefs going 12, Lions going 12, Texans going 12. But there's going to be some teams getting beat up too. The Browns, Jacksonville, man. I don't see it. I don't see it for the 49ers. People, when everybody gets healthy, who gets healthy? Who's there? They got some pieces on the defense that can get healthy, so I don't want to get too. But they don't have that same offense. Debo never was the same. Nothing was the same, and he's gone. Is Ayuk the same? And then you got poor fucking C-Mac. Man, like I don't think people. I lived in Charlotte when they used to throw to this guy 100. He get 116 catches, 287 carries, 400 touches in a year. That's literally what he did in Charlotte. And then he gets hurt, and then he comes back, does basically the same thing, maybe a little less carries. They keep, no matter what team he is, and it's the curse of being good. The curse of being good at your job gets you more work. They keep overusing this guy and acting like he's not going to get hurt. Even last year when he came back, he came back in his third game back. What does the genius Shanahan do? Give him what is Shanahan's known to do? Burn out quarterbacks, burn out running backs. That's what they're known to do. And so, of course, like he wanted to call him Mike, Kyle Shanahan gives him like 25 catches, or no, 25 carries, 5 to 10 receptions, and then he gets hurt in a couple games. Like, yeah, you're giving him like 35 touches every time he goes out there. And he got hurt. He got hit 50 times in the game. He got hurt. Wow, I wonder why. Why does this running back I keep overusing get hurt? So yeah, I'm sorry that I like Christian McCaffrey. He's already a Hall of Famer when you look at his numbers. And he could have done more if he wasn't so like mindlessly overused. Like shout out to Derrick Henry for his body not breaking down with all the overuse he had. But I mean, and it's common at the running back position, man. And that's why they've lost value. It's just but I don't think it. I don't think running backs lost value because of running backs aren't valuable. It's just that you gotta like. People are too big, too fast, too strong for you to give a guy 300 carries. Yes, I mean technically that's what they just did with Derrick Henry and Saquon, but to consistently do that, it's like they're gonna get broken down. Yeah, that's why what the Texans have with Chubb, Pierce, pause on Chubb, and I still like Woody Marks. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of people think he's gonna be a more receiver. We'll see. You see, it says cheaper to spend all day at Buffalo Wild Wings. It would be cheaper. Maybe Fizz, maybe, but I mean, maybe if I get a chance, I could talk to you. But yeah, I don't think the 49ers are going to be that good. I don't know if the NFC West is even going to be that good. They were pretty good last year. Seahawks were good. They won 10 games. They didn't make the playoffs. They still won 10 games. The Rams are obviously going to be pretty good, but I don't know about the rest of that division. I mean, the Cardinals got a solid defense, but another fake quarterback in Kyler. Sheesh. $1,500 a year. And you know that still won't get you all the games. You still would need Amazon Prime and Netflix to get all the games. No, you wouldn't miss that many. You would get most of the games. But $1,500 a year, man. Yeah, I'm encouraging piracy, bro. And I mentioned, you said NBA TV, Stream East. There's only 4 people here. We're not getting in trouble. Go ahead, pirate that shit. But what I will say about piracy, it is a worse quality stream. And that I can see that matter. It does. I didn't realize it until I started watching, until I watched an official stream. It's like, oh man, it does fucking matter. So if you that could really fuck with you, that could be fuck with you. Hey, Jamalama, only thing you don't like, you don't gotta give payment info over to nobody. They free. It's just you just go on streameast.com and it's there. And just have a blocker, an ad blocker. I got just have an ad blocker in your browser. It's off the browser. You give no payment info over to nobody, and it'll have all the games. It'll just have games by sport listed, or just hit our piracy up, and they'll tell you a bunch of sites you can stream. r/piracy. There's also r/VigilanteWilliamson if you're interested. But yeah, you just hit the browser. Try it up now. It's in sports. I mean, if you gotta, don't try it. Well, yeah, you can try it now. Shit, fuck it. You can open up another tab if you're on a computer. But yeah, if you're on a computer, and you can do it from the phone, but I don't know. I always have trouble with ad blocking on my phone. So, I just don't know how to use it. I tried and just fucked it up. So I'm not gonna try. But the ad block, I got the ad block on the browser. That's how they finance it. They show ads, but if you got an ad blocker, it don't matter. And I don't know what country they based out of. They show a shit ton of ads if you don't have an ad blocker. It's fucking annoying. Well, if you got an ad blocker, it works. Highlight addict. And that's another thing. If you patient, just go to NFL YouTube. They'll give you a bunch of 15-minute game version of the games and a bunch of highlight packages that day. And then, you know what it is? And this is what I might pay for. All I need is Red Zone. All I need is Red Zone. And then I could, if there's the only thing I would pay for, would be just Red Zone. Oh, you pay for premium. Oh, so okay, you do get the highlight package is for the free or premium, but you will get some games on the premium too through YouTube. I don't know how many or whatnot. I mean, that's part of the problem is that it's scattered. They've scattered games across. NBA's done this too. They scatter games all across the different platforms. Shit, I don't even know how to work an antenna, and I'm not even lying because I thought to look for, and it's not. I thought you just need like a digital thing, but apparently you really need like a high-powered antenna or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't even know how to work an antenna. The technology has changed. It used to just be this little thing, this little like almost cable-ish cord on the back, and then they had like an aerial. And now it's some new shit that I can't deal with. Oh man, we're over 50 for no. I am happy you guys agree with me. I wasn't expecting that. I'm that photogenic. But seriously, yeah, I don't know what to do with the antenna thing. But like I said, I'm cool with streamings. There is a lesser quality, but it's not the end of the world. Plus, I do have the Amazon Prime, so if I do want to watch Thursday, I can watch Thursday. I just happen that's the one service because I order shit off Amazon like I shop there, like a store, like toothpaste, some snacks, like just the way it is. Haven't been interested in the NFL in a long time. Watch the season, yeah. 2023 was the first year I kind of came back. A lot of people are coming back to the NFL. It's been a while for a while. It's an adjustment period because this is my third year back, where I hadn't watched NFL. I had watched NFL, kept up with it. I knew some of the storylines. But when I'm talking about being a fan, since like 2012, for real. Some people will go, Kaepernick. No, it was before that. It was just when they started to change the rules. Maybe 2013, between 2012 and 2015, I was just falling off year by year. Year by year by year. And then by 2015, 2016, I fell off. But when I say I fell off, I still knew who in the Super Bowl. Like I said, I paid attention to see Christian McCaffrey. I had to look up to know the numbers, the exact numbers. I didn't know that offhand. But I knew they used the shit out of him. I knew that because he was all they had. And I did pay attention to the lines when we had Jim Caldwell. And then we hired Matt Patricia. I got mad. So I'm not going to act like I totally was out. But I didn't know all the players and I didn't know who was on the team. I knew a couple of the quarterbacks. 2023 is when I got my knowledge back to level. And past couple of years I'm back. But I was out of it. You know what I mean? Because it's levels to this fan shit. Right? I was super duper casual, not in it. Oh, they made it. I didn't see, just like there's teams. I was like, oh, damn, the Raiders made the playoffs a couple years ago. I don't remember that. I didn't see it. I couldn't tell you every playoff team the past 10 years. I could the past 2, though. I got a better chance to tell you the playoff teams in 2003 than I could in 2023 or 2022. So, yeah. Got Prime. So, yeah, Prime, you get the Thursday. I can't imagine why Lions fans and Texas fans want to watch a game. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Loving the video. Okay, cool. I think they're kind of, and I got to put one out today. I'm going to put it out tomorrow. Sometimes I think they're like, because I watch other channels, they got so much more knowledge. I'm like, oh, these are kind of remedial. But then again, so that's just where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm not an ESPN expert. So that's what the videos are. And I'm just giving my take on every team. So, yeah, I actually already had the AFC West recorded. I already got some of the AFC North recorded. Just got to finish up. That's cool to do. So, thanks. I'm glad you like it. Somebody like it. Somebody's paying attention. So, let's see. But yeah, I am excited. Oh, and it comes up. I mean, the first game, the Hall of Fame game, is in 3 weeks. So we're starting to get finally all this whole off season, the draft, free agency. We're finally gearing up for this season. Preseason and training camp starts in 3 weeks. So that's fun. The first game is September. Hell, it's already summer. And speaking of football, Real Wade, this is a football clip. Real Wade, you will have accidentally finally came through with a clip in context. I'm praying it's football. Come on, Wade. Oh, it's not football. I thought you was actually hit something in context. This was the time, Wade. No, I'm messing with you, bro. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. I thought we're gonna clip is Wade gonna finally be clutch. Mill Process XCOM video. It's hard to get clicks. This is a problem, man. This is a problem for everything on Earth. That's why they're paying. That's why I found out they're paying, like, the major labels are paying $300,000 on TikTok ads just to get artists to blow up. As they said, mid-tier artists. So only God knows what they're doing for, like, Taylor Swift. $300,000. That's what it takes to go viral. That type of money. It's so hard to go viral, man. Live for that, you can get your channel taken down, but it's just got to find a niche. And I don't think XCOM is not a popular game. You the one who told me about it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect somebody to just a game that's not. I mean, I'm sure it is popular enough, right? But, like, I didn't know about it, and so the only people who are going to watch your channel right now are people who not only are interested or even blessed enough to come across the content, because again, it's a jank algo. Oh, and now you came in with the video. You're not interested in sport. Well, no, don't do something you're not interested in.
He's not a one-trick pony.
Okay,
he can also get out of his stance.
Which I don't know how anybody plays these college football games, or these Madden and EA games, because it's just that you're like one. Oops. It's like so much bullshit will happen.
He's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and
he's all bottled up
like that. Now it's fumble.
He's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out
instead
of his
of just being a regular say,
oh,
here's the fumble. It just seems like, man, they can just make anything happen, and shit just happen. You got to deal with the RNG. Oh, here's the other clip just to do that, and dealing with that fucking RNG is a killer. Okay, well, I think Wade just marked himself. But yeah, I mean, I say do what you're interested in and hope and pray somebody else shows up. I mean, that's all. Anyway, that's all I'm doing. If eventually computer can't handle it. Try to find it. Okay, if you got, I know one issue is limitations your setup. Do something super limited, like you do, like literally stick people. If your computer can handle that sort of animation, like literally stick people. You know what I'm saying? Tell a story with stick people in an empty room, and if you can do something cool with that, maybe you can get enough money to do something else. You know what I mean? If you at the most limited, you do what you can with the most limited, and do stuff that you interested in. Hope other people say. Like I said, I wouldn't have known XCOM until you mentioned it, so it's not something I have a personal interest in, and I'm not good at just like, oh man, if I don't have it, even stuff I am interested in, I don't always check out, right? Because my given day, I may not always have time, so. It's so hard. I couldn't give anybody advice on how to progress. Because I mean, even you've done a lot of stuff I did. You were on. I've seen you on other people's channels, right, and be on panels and stuff. I did. That's a huge thing I did when I started. And you put out content that you like. You put out criticism on things you like. Obviously, you got issues with the mic or whatever, but just I mean, it's not easy. It's just not. And like I said, if major corporations are putting hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get you to do a TikTok dance, And then, we talk about the Superman movie. He spent at least $200+ million just marketing the movie. I mean, now you're starting to hear this. Oh, well, they don't always spend the budget to market, which is kind of bullshit, but people are saying that shit now. I think it's bullshit, but it's, in the world of corporal suck-off jobs, that's a criticism or anti-criticism that's being made. Even if you say that, there's at least $200 million spent on this movie. If you say they spent more than that on the production, which sounds horrible as well, fine, but they spent a lot of money in marketing. Marketing there's a reason. That's why corporals still have such a leg up on the independent artists is marketing. Marketing is such a huge element of it. So much so that most people tell you to do everything with marketing and don't tell you what to do as far as making better content. And I don't really know how to make better content, only to I forgot about that 100J stuff. And Zach just happened to be in the chat that one day. Came out 2012. Strategizing is where. So clip is baffling, Rich. The algorithm of YouTube is really, it's about to kill itself, man. YouTube had a good thing going, and then Twitch came out. And then they wanted to be Twitch. And then TikTok came out, and they wanted to be TikTok. And so now it's trying to be TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And I mean, the algorithm, I don't know how anyone's ever going to grow on it. Because anytime I said this, and now I am just going to start going to subscriptions. My For You page or front page is so useless. And they show me so few of the people I'm actually sub to. But if I go on my sub page, there's always something interesting going on. So that's what the new game is. Okay, you're not going to even show me. You're not going to show me people I'm not or I'm sub to. So I got to go into the specifics to subscriptions. And I just got to adapt. I got to adapt. That's the only way I'm going to see content I like. And I'm not going to see content I like on my actual front page. And so that's the adaptation I'm making. Because it's so awful. And then when you do the subscription, it's a little bit better. It's honestly a lot bit better. I'm not even gonna lie. Just going to, because it's like, these are all this, like, I forgot about all these content creators that I used to watch all the time and subscribe to and would have watched now if they showed. Literally. TikTok, yeah, that was the death blow. When they started to try to be TikTok, and then they enter in shorts, and the algo just hasn't recovered since. It just hasn't recovered. Hey, you suggest new things I like all the time. Shit kept bugging me to watch 2 videos from a science channel. Yeah. It used to show you stuff and content I liked. It doesn't show me from things that I subscribe to anymore. There's so many things and so I don't get it. Why don't you show me things I'm subscribed to? And it's not all politics. I'm talking about boxing and hip hop and all sorts of shit. I use exercise shit, and then I got to go to my sub channel. Oh, I remember this channel. Oh, I remember this channel. Oh yeah, them. Forgot about this person or that person. But if you would have shown, because I'm still stupid and old, and I was relying off my For You channel or the front page. Nah, you gotta go subscriptions. And I'm glad they got. I don't know if they still got that. What's hot tab. Thank God. But yeah, it's just a mess. It's a fucking mess. Hey, Courtney, appreciate you being here. Yeah, when you sub to chat, I don't get no notifications. I think I might have notifications, but it don't even give me notifications. I get notifications on like 1 or 2 channels, and I'm lucky to get those notifications. I watch a puppy rescue or 2. Yeah, it's another thing. Just instantly, okay, you watch one thing, you watch 5 seconds of this video. Now here's 100 of these same videos. The algorithm is just a mess. The trending tab, yeah, they had to get rid of it. It's dumpster. It's just propaganda. The propaganda tab, which I'm glad they got rid of. So yeah, I just got to go to the subscriptions tab. Cinch a dildo. He showed up. He shows up every now and again. He showed up a few days ago. I think it was a Sunday. And then I think another time last week. But then he doesn't show up every day anymore. He's not a daily Vigilante fan anymore. I don't know. But he shows up from time to time. Maybe you'll catch him. You might catch him. But it had been a while for a while. It went like a month without showing up. But that's fine. Everybody, people are busy. I get it. I don't always feel like showing up. This is my show. Shit. Shit. So, yeah. Never went to trending. No, me neither. Unless it was completely accidental. But, yeah, that's, that was a mess. I think I may have showed y'all some shit. But he's running away from Yakubias, obviously. Obviously. I'm not explaining it. I'm not explaining that mess. But I do have a poll up that I'm keeping up the whole stream. Should I appear in my music videos? And so feel free to contribute. What were we talking about? Stuff. NFL. Now we're playing about YouTube's algorithm. I just show me people I'm subscribed to. That's all I'm asking. And without me having to, you know what I mean, constantly, man, I'm scared to look. Hit trending, all I saw was white people. Don't see a poll. What the fuck? Well, it should still be there. It's just, maybe it doesn't show on mobile. I don't know. How many people? 100 people watching this shit? Watching some dude act like he's a chick with big tits? Fuck this shit. Fuck YouTube. Fuck the internet. Fuck the internet. Some dude act like a big-titted anime character or whatever has 100 fucking people streaming. Suck my dick. Not you, Fizz, but them. No, not them. Pause. Jeez. But it is what it is. That is what it is. It could be worse. Oh, you got the poll. Okay, cool. Cool. But thus is the way of the internet. Thus is the way of the internet. Did you see Superman, or did you have any? How about that's probably another poll. I can only add one, can't I? Yeah, only one. How many people plan on seeing Superman? For some reason I think I'm gonna go see it, man. Because I keep looking it up. Because I keep looking up reviews. And I keep getting mixed. Some people like it, some people don't. I got a gist of what I'm gonna see. I just gotta see it. It's an official part of that Iconic Comics brand. I have to start gaming. PS5 set up. That's dope. Some chick playing Batman Arkham City and dying 1,000 times. Getting stuck in the church session. Gets a 100K vid. Yeah. Going. We are in the. We've been in the Goonin generation all of life, but man, Goonin has to stop. We gotta stop the Goonin. Haven't been to a movie theater in a decade. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of people don't even like fucking movie theaters anymore. Shit. Not no more. So, yeah. I still like the movie theater. As, part of I got a good one near me, so that helps. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I just still like it. I still like not have. I like the big format. I like to see an F1. It was the perfect movie to see at the theater for me, where you get all that. I don't know, just that camera work, the fast camera, the speed. It really was able to see the speed of the F1 cars in theater. So that I'm a big fan of. So I don't know. Or Weapons. Yeah, you talked about that movie. It looks interesting. What is gooning? Gooning is let's get the Urban Dictionary version of gooning. Gooning may be defined. Let's just get the official as a whistle Urban Dictionary version for the people. For the people, gooning may be simply defined a state achieved after a prolonged edging session, when a man becomes hypnotized by the feeling radiating. Whoa, I never seen this. Since gooning state can only be achieved at the edging. Oh boy, and that's jeez, this is not what I thought about. I mean, it is basically gooning, like being a hornball. That's really what we use it for. But this is a lot more technical about masturbation and jacking off, which is a part of it. To goon is thought of to jack off, right? And gooners are just horn dogs, basically. A lot of goons are like unabashed about porn used and almost proud to be using porn. And these are old definitions from going back to 2005, by the way. It's about chronic masturbator. Well, so this is not new. It started out as edging. People call themselves gooners are degenerates who are actively trying to get themselves to get off. Oh, Lord. What the fuck? There's some weird shit in this thing. I'm sorry to look at this. Coming from Hypnotic. I don't know who Hypnotic is. This is the goon music, or I'll be gooning, I'll be edging.
What is it about Chamberlain University that makes our nursing students so successful? The opportunity to learn from anywhere with support that comes.
Música.
So here's oh shit. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, I said hold on. I said hold on. It's all right. No, I didn't get Snow Bunny. Fuck. No, I saw a bug. I chased it. He fucking got away though. It was like a spider-ish thing. I don't know what it was. It was faster than me. So that failed. That's why I'm fucking out of breath. I'm trying to chase a bug around this room and I couldn't fucking get it. I could have just used my feet to do it, but I'm just like, I'm not that ghetto, so I missed it. No, I didn't mute. No, I didn't mute. Speaking of, wasn't there like a girl that like died? Like Darlene or something? I don't know. I don't forgot what we was doing. Oh, not that. This shit.
De los memes.
I be gooning, I be edging, I be gooning, I be edging, I be gooning, I be edging, I be gooning, I be edging.
We're all educated now. So, yep. Fuck that, bro. I'm mad. Let me catch that fucker. For fuck's sake, yeah. But I'm back. It is what it is. For fuck's sake, yeah. Yeah, I'm back. Link to that song. It's in the chat. It's what Retro Richard posted. He posted that link. So it's the one in the chat. So, yeah. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about? There you go. Richard posted the link again. What do you want to talk about? I don't really know what there is talking about. I don't really want to talk politics. I hope we're done with politics. I hope that we hit a point where everyone is, I don't know. I mean, you can't just live your whole life through politics, man. Hopefully we're at a point where we're not doing that anymore. Right? Oh, you just posted a new video? That's pretty dope. Everybody check out Fizz video. I mean, ideally after the stream, but you check it out now. But hopefully we're post-politics, man. Hopefully most people don't trust both sides. And most people just give it, there's a lot of things I wish I could stop the powers from doing. I wish I could stop CDBCs. I wish I could stop all this destabilization of sovereign governments. I wish I could stop the one world government agenda. I wish I could stop all the demonized things that go on in politics. I wish I could stop all the demonized stuff that goes on in entertainment. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't, man. And at a certain point, it's like, okay, what can I do? What can I create? What can I be instead? Hopefully anyone who still worships Trump recognize, okay, he's just a corporal piece of shit. I don't know why. I guess that is one carryover from wokeness. Kill the paternal figure. I don't want them either to be evil, Jor-El or Thomas Wayne. So yeah, he is supposed to, like, he should have been, I guess, an Omni-Man-esque character, but he was supposed to be evil, but he's not, and that's the thing about Batman. So, saw a clip of his draft pick out of Washington State, late bloomer, 9th or 11th. Look interesting. Plus, he turned down money from Duke and others to go follow his coach. So I haven't kept up with a lot of these draft picks, and it's hard enough to keep up with draft and keep up with college sports as is. Outside the whole Ace Bailey thing, I haven't really kept up with college basketball like that. So I'm not sure. Sent the clip on IG. That's what's up. That's all right. They both are bad. Yeah, being Jor-El being bad is bad too. Fuck superhero movies. I get that. Though, like I said, I've been looking at all these damn clips and all these damn reviews of Superman because I just can't help it. I'm a fan. I do realize that there's one generation of people who've only seen, younger millennials and Zoomers, they've only seen superhero movies as the blockbusters the past going on 20 years, right? So in their head, the Batman Begins came out in 2005, right? So Dark Knight 2008, MCU starts in 2008. So there's a generation, like, ever since I was 10, 15, 10, 11 years old, superhero movies have always been the move and always been the thing. So their grandfather then, how do you get like getting tired of the action movie? That is the predominant genre I've seen my entire life. And then, a lot of people haven't really watched a superhero movie since Endgame. It's been 5 or 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So, what was it, 2019? So 6 years. So as much as I get y'all being tired, I'm pretty tired, but I still got that interest. I've watched some since Endgame. Yeah, he was called a criminal for just trying to save the planet. Yeah, that's shitty to do. That's shitty to do. What's Cotton got for the people? Oh boy, what is this?
Oh, you must be the young digger boy.
That's me.
Oh, what the fuck is that? I never seen this. This has a lot of... I'm scared to play this trailer, but I will play this trailer in a second. Cotton. Yeah, Shay, Gillis, Theo Von, and Drewski. A lot of YouTube. Yeah, STAS. Just watch STAS. Just watch STAS. He does, but Jor-El does put a lot of technology out for Clark to try to make him a better person in certain depictions. Yeah, let's show what Cotton tossed off to the people. It's on Drewski's YouTube channel. I'm gonna go try to kill that bug.
Oh, you must be the young digger boy.
That's me.
His grandson, Brandon Digger, who he chose to leave his business behind. I don't know how he did that, but hey, man, he gonna say some words about his grandfather.
I wanted to honor him by singing a special song he used to always sing me as a child. Lick, lick, lick. Ay, 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 ay.
Funerals bring people together.
Can we go back to the days our love was strong?
Whether they want to.
I know you inherited a lot of the money, man, or most of the money, whatever the hell.
We inherited 50% as well, so.
50%? Who gave you that?
Diggers come and diggers go.
Or not.
He's not no digger.
Okay. He's not no digger, and you know that.
But your parents married a white boy. Why you trying to bring him to the digger family? So if we're gonna run the funeral home, we gotta figure out ways that we can make money.
You guys came here as a clan, and we'll be leaving as a clan.
I told you I had a redneck funeral on Tuesday at 3 p.m.
And I told you we had a batch of Liberians in, man.
Roll, tide, roll. Don't give a piss about nothing but the tide.
I examined it.
How do you usually examine the?
I just fucking look at the tits for a while.
Okay, where do we start? I think.
Oh, yeah, I could get you more bodies, too.
I'm scared of him. Let's go ahead, give him a job.
Can you swim?
Yeah.
Drown your bitch ass.
Oh, dang, he's cold, man.
I'm looking at it. It's a casket. It's a dead body. It is a casket, but turn it into a love shack if you want. Yeah.
You think Diddy killed Aaliyah?
Yeah, that's a good question. I did take a look at his penis this time.
Okay, you definitely took it. Said size-wise.
That's how I knew.
Okay, he's black.
He's black.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to get this place shut down.
We gotta talk business.
What they saying?
They saying y'all know some money. I don't know, but these folk gonna kill your ass.
Used to love me more than
Damn it, no, damn it. She didn't tell you she was a hoe when she was younger.
Drewski, Theo Vaughn, Nav Green, Ben Dadon, Shane Gillis.
Did you know Shakira?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, honestly, this doesn't look that funny.
Is that
It's cool at first. Right? I mean, you can do whatever you want to them.
Okay.
They don't give a fuck.
You don't.
What the fuck?
I don't.
You don't.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That looks like Soul Plane with the internet generation. Like that does not look good. That's not a compliment. Yeah, man. That looks like here's a bunch of people who are popular on the internet. If we put them in a movie, the people will watch the movie. Shitty racial humor. Digger. Get it? Funeral. But the N-word. It's like, okay, man. There's a lot of funny people for that to be that unfunny. I have watched Drewski skits. I have watched Theo Von segments and Shane Gillis skits and segments that are all funnier than the 2 minutes. I can show you almost, and I keep calling him Shift Leader. I forgot what his real name. They showed his real name. Or Shift Leader. I could literally, almost every main person in the movie has a funnier skit online with no budget. Every single one of them. I actually think these are funny people. Right? It's 1/20th of time, top 10. These are some of the most viral people. And it's like they neutered them. They neutered them from what makes them good. They gave them a nice camera to use and nice lighting and a nice budget just to neuter what makes them great. And you know what? Has any of these motherfuckers acted? I mean, Shane has, but I don't know how big of a character he's going to be. I like the Shift Leader. I like Shane Gillis. I'm not a big fan of his, but the shit I've seen from him, he's funnier than that. So don't drink your gin. I don't think it's as good as that. Don't drink your gin. What was it? Don't drink your juice in the hood or gin and juice. I forgot what it's called. Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace while you drink your juice in the hood or some bullshit. I don't know, man. Yeah, everything fell flat. I was hoping at first. I was like, "Oh, this might be a little bit more." Everything fell flat. Way to corpo that one up, man. Way to corpo that shit up. That should be way funnier. That got corpoed up. That's private. That's YouTube brought to you by private equity right there, man. Boy, did they fuck that up. That seemed like that would have been a very profitable movie had they actually put a little bit. They didn't have to put that much budget into it. Those are they're funnier people than they look as characters. And I get everybody's probably not an actor, but that did not. Yeah, Friday was a great one. Friday's a classic. But yeah, that didn't look. Hope they got paid. Yeah, that doesn't look too appetizing. It looks like it. That's a good point. They're not putting out that many comedies. But I think this is why. I don't think they can, because that just seems that they corpo that up. I bet you a funnier movie was pitched, and they just and they just fucked that up. Because that's what it looks like. That looks like comedies are a dying genre, but this is why, because corpos don't know how to let well enough alone. Corpos they won't allow, and this is a few weeks old, they won't allow you to go full bore. So long as they don't allow you to, you don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't allow you to go full bore. Team America, yeah. I don't think they allow you to do Team America now. The corporals are fucking up. Hey, Zombie Man, we were just watching this Drewski trailer. I'm actually more disappointed But you're right. There's no. They don't make comedies anymore because they don't know how to make comedies because they don't want to know how. You gotta let funny people be funny to make a comedy, and you gotta also hire writers because it's like being funny in a TV show, being funny in a movie, being funny in a YouTube skit. Those are different things. Now there are people who can be funny in all, but yeah, you gotta do funnier. Is it coming to theaters? That's a good question. Let me go back. I don't know if it's coming to theaters. It's straight to DVD. Yeah, I don't know. This is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to hit the Google machine. It probably is a streaming thing. Oh, it's not a real movie. Thank goodness. Or is it an attempt at a movie? Okay. It was a trailer. When I hit the Google machine, they say it's not real. So Google Diggers is not a real movie. It's a trailer created with Drewski as a bit featuring him, Theo Von, Shane Gillis. The trailer was shared with sparked interest on whether it be a real film. What's that movie title? So it looks like they may be trying to get it into a movie. Okay. Hollywood Reporter. Okay, well then that's a little bit different than that. Then they're trying to bootstrap this shit basically. So Hollywood Reporter says Drewski movie in the works with Kenya Barris based on the comedian Short Digger. So that was a pilot basically. They shot that. That was probably the plan. If they're getting this shit in the works, that's the plan. The plan is to make this into a movie. Okay. So him, I don't know who Kenya Barnes is. Developing feature starring his vehicle for the viral comedian that be based on the short. And so this is basically a test pilot for Hollywood. Now this is even more interesting. Is this what's going to be necessary to get into Hollywood? Are you going to need to shoot a trailer to prove concept, go viral just for them to get funded? Because that's what's looking like is happening here. They got a lot of YouTubers and social media type people to be a part of it. Unclear if Gillis or Vaughn will reprise. They better, because if this is ever going to get funded, I don't see it getting funded without everybody. So it's not out yet. They're trying to get it funded. We'll see if they do. I was actually I could have I could have gotten more, but maybe they toned it down for the corpos. The machine sucked. I watched that not too long ago. And zombies, we got a few youthful people. Zombie Fizz, Retro Richard, the youth is here. The youth is here. The next gen up. The A-Song, the puppets, fucking the puking. The puking is too much. Even the opening scene where they go to, I forgot what the fuck. Is it France? Yeah, it is France. And they just shoot up all that shit there and destroy that. Don't they destroy the fucking, speaking of France, don't they destroy the Eiffel Tower? Could do better stuff if I had funding. Donate to my Kofi. It's 19 to 20. Make Shifley or play a Shifley. That would be funnier, yeah. Cause that's what he's funny as, doing that shift leader shit. And he can still be the shift leader at the local McDonald's there. You know what I mean? But yeah, they gotta seeing that that they're trying to get funded, and they're trying to get a movie together. I hope they can do it. Just not, but I mean, hopefully they got. I don't know. I kind of would have wanted a funnier trailer, but they also are. That was an aspirational thing. I don't know. I don't know how long the Hollywood system is going to be around, though. Out of all corporate control mechanisms, the Hollywood system is the one with the tightest grip. Its grip is pretty fucking tight over the whole that media. Like, you can make an indie game, right, and still get as popular, as much attention as a mainstream AAA game. That's probably the only media where that's absolutely true. Where, games like Vampire Survivor and some of these other games were really like literally 1 or 2 person teams that developed into international success stories off of just 1 or 2 guys. And then even Minecraft back in the day was a version of that. And obviously it expanded as it expanded, this team expanded. And you can create something that then becomes the mainstream as an independent game, right? Because Minecraft was started by an independent game, independent studio, right? Notch. So games have a long, and then, that was 15, 16 years ago, whatever it was. So games have been a lot longer. Gamers are willing to take a chance on a studio, or they don't know. They're the only group of, people don't take chances on movies they don't know. People don't take chances on music. That's probably the next best, but you still need a lot of marketing, and even a lot of these indie musicians are Nepo babies. Even what is an indie musician when everybody's on UMG and all those fucking sub-labels, so you don't see it as much, but you see it better. It's better than that, than movies, because there's only one way to get to movies. That's Hollywood. As Minecraft expanded, people's bells expanded. Yeah. But we'll see. That's why, this poll, where we at with the poll? Got 10 votes. We are at yes now, though this is giving me much more. Ultimately, I was going to appear in some of these videos, right? But there's a good chance this first project, especially just to get it out, like, I need to just get this shit out, that I may not. At least for the first project, then maybe for the second one. I'm still pissed about this fucking bug. I'm going to be making on a beat and I'm going to get bit by a fucking radioactive spider. I miss shows like TWK UK. I don't know what that is. Twikic? What is, Courtney, what does TWK YK stand for? I should say. Not UK, YK. What does that stand for? Because I'm not up on all the hipster anagrams. Oh, the whitest kids you know. I vaguely remember them. I know one of them got murked. Or is that some? One of them got murked for all the conspiracy theory shit. Yeah, is it Trevor Moore? Yeah, Trevor Moore. If this is the thing, if you're talking about the same thing. Yeah, he kept doing hitting the conspiracy theory shit, and they ended up killing him. Trevor Moore. Only why I don't know shit about Love Island. A super suit. I got a shirt, and I was gonna try to do like a costume more Punisher-esque, with like cargo pants, trench, guns, the shirt, and the mask. Because I don't know. It just seems like what if this was a character, that would be the uniform. A little bit more Punisher-esque. So that was the plan for the outfit. And I will do, but just to start out, just to get something out, because it's just like I'm self-sabotaging myself. And it's like, if I could not be in these videos, that'd be great. But I don't know. I may appear in one of them. May appear in one or two of them. We'll see. I got an idea, and we'll see how it goes. And I'll just go with whatever works. Go full cape and tights. All jokes aside, I am glad that Superman has trunks. I know that seems silly, and I'll give the fucking guy Corn Sweat credit. And I know y'all probably see me talk about this fucking Superman thing. Just go see it if you're gonna keep talking about it. But no, he said the reason for the trunks in his head is to be silly on purpose, so he doesn't come off as scary as you would think this all-powerful alien being would be. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Though it is also to be said, like, hey, why your underwear on the outside is kind of, was that perverted? Like, what's going on with there? I mean, obviously that look was just how the strongman uniform looked back in the 40s, and it just happened to stick via superheroes with the shorts on the outside, tights. But cape and tights, I can't do cape and tights. I look crazy. Cape and tights, as big as I look crazy. Yeah, it was a riff off 30 Strongman, yeah. So that whole Batman and Superman with the tights on the outside came off of that. But they just stuck, you know what I mean? We ended up just liking that for damn near 100 years. Getting close to 100 years. We're only 15 years away from 100. So 85 years, because what was it, 30, is it 37 and 39 or something like that? I know Batman's 39. I don't know, 1939 is when it was made. I don't know when Superman was made. But that's a very good point, and that's not an understated reason why I did the mask thing anyway. Kiss is just an average rock band. But them being Kiss, because, the same with Daft Punk. Daft Punk and MF Doom were the two influences, hence why you have synth pop and hip hop as the two genres to start with. That's not just accidental. The fact they kept anonymity as part of their gimmick was cool, but that also made it more. Daft Punk, so there was a shit ton of techno artists and electro artists that have existed. But Daft Punk being almost and arguably the most popular, a lot of that's because of one of them was kind of rich. The other part was because of those fucking helmets. Superman was 38. Thanks, Fizz. Part of Kiss being big was the makeup and the stage show and the costumes and like you said, they're an average rock band. Some would even argue that, if they're even that. You know what I'm saying? But the gimmick of Kiss, I think the same about Ghost and Sleep Token. I think the same about them. That anonymity that adds to the gimmick. Ghost was an influence too. Like, oh shit, don't nobody know who they are. Which people know who they are now. It's the lo-fi villain all the time. Shout out to MF Doom. It's, what sucks though, the first year I started doing this, Daft Punk broke up and MF Doom died. I started doing this in 2020, the end of 2020. It turned out that MF Doom had died that Halloween or around Halloween, but they didn't announce it till New Year's Eve or around then. And then I think Daft Punk broke up the same year. Gorillaz break up? Because I thought Gorillaz was just the dude from Blur, and then he just changed out his collaborators each time. The Gorillaz were anonymous. They started out anonymous. They did start out anonymous. It turned out it was Damon, was it Albarn? It's one of the guys who was in Blur, and he collaborates with different people on each time. Like the first time, he had Dan the Automator was the main producer, and then I think the second time he had Danger Mouse as the main producer, and then after that, I think he's basically been the main producer with different people coming in and out for a track. But yeah, they were anonymous. They started out, they didn't even let you know that. But, you know, when they very, very first dropped, they kept it hush hush who was actually doing the music. They kept it real hush hush. But over the years, people, you know, found, I mean, it wouldn't go stay forever. It's like with this. I mean, people find my name, I'm sure. Especially since I'm about to make this shit official. But yeah, at first they were absolutely anonymous. It you know, not saying that no one knew, but they definitely kept it. They didn't no connection with Blur at all when they first did their first few videos. And whilst undoubtedly some people at labels and TV shows may have known, but they kept it as absolute hush about Damon's contributions of Dan Alderman. They didn't tell you any of this shit, especially not the first album. I think it wasn't until like the internet just kind of exploded. It was like, oh yeah, this is what it is. People are just finding out your name isn't Courtney. I didn't know your name wasn't Courtney. So there you go. Said my make is it's. So yeah. But yeah, I did not start to do a YouTube thing, but that's what I've been doing. And we see, hopefully I throw some marketing dollars behind this music, and hopefully everything can do a little better. But I don't know how much it's going to make an impact, and how much money is it going to take to actually get people to pay attention to the music. How many posts are we going to have to do? All that good stuff. Yeah, I don't think anyone knew. Fizz, unless she's just joking. Because everyone says Courtney. Yeah, she might be joking. Who knows? But yeah, that's the plan is to we'll have a couple projects out. That's exciting. That like, okay, the shit will be out. And I just been bullshitting and working. I shouldn't, with all the shit I talk, I shouldn't say that I've been depressed, because I haven't been depressed, but I have been a little bit down. I have been a little bit down, a little bit stressed. Just real name is it's it's just silly. I now realize what you said. Because that said my make. I didn't know what it was, but the name is it's. That's silly. I don't like Evil Jor-El at all. I don't see why they do that. Stop making people's parents evil when they weren't evil. You didn't have to. Just why? So no, I'm no fan of Evil Jor-El. No fan at all. So I don't know. But Jor-El to go. I don't see why make Jor-El. Yeah, because the L family's supposed to be like a good family and shit. I think Jor-El is the bad, evil. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. They just gotta fuck things up. See, and this is what makes me not want to see it. All this shit. I know it's gonna be a bunch of James Gunnisms, and that's already says is James Gunn shits all over the film and pisses all over the film. Really, you know what I mean? Just has to create jokes, and it's jokes where it shouldn't be, and it's just a bunch of stupid jokes. That's why I changed my name the last time. Too many times grown men call you Papa. Fair enough. Which I've even called you Papa, which is like pause worthy as fuck. The fuck. I remember it refused. It said I wouldn't call you Papa. Now it's all I refer to you as your mind at least. Jokey robots because James Gunn. Yeah, Wook is still Wook's better. Wookie or Wook. But yeah, make every father evil in DC now. I guess that's the thing. Make them all shitty fathers. Like when Sherry does it, I see. If Sherry's still here. On some B.I.G. says something about I love it when you call me Big Papa type shit. What the fuck? Nah. But shout out to Sherry if she's still here. And it looks like this poll, we got to 10 votes. I'm thinking about ending the stream here. I'm at the hour and a half mark. Might be the time to end it. I don't really got much to do or much to say. I will try to get out some more of the NFL videos. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. Are your thumbnails bad? I couldn't tell. I'm not the thumbnail king. You know what? Maybe ask AI these questions. Ask Grok. Ask Grok and ChatGPT. See what it tells you. See if you can get AI to analyze your channel and see if it can give you tips. Because it would know better than I can. And I'm saying that as a genuine response. Because that may be something I do. Look for AI analysis because I can't tell. Because I don't know what makes a good thumbnail. You can watch videos on it. I've watched videos on it, but I don't feel any better at making good thumbnails. So I don't know. And so Grok got silly the other day. I don't really use Grok. I've been using ChatGPT for some things as I dip my toe into AI, which I'm still not, great with. But what did Grok do? I'm starting to turn the corner on AI. I'm not personally. I don't want to make AI music. That just doesn't seem fun to me. That defeats the whole purpose of making music. It's like, why would I like no? Now I use all sorts of tools. I use Auto-Tune, which, I use computers. I use MIDI. I use all sorts of synthesizers. I definitely use technology. I just don't want to use AI. That's not fun to me. I'm not saying that will all, I can see myself maybe sampling AI one day. Maybe if I find that fun or interesting, but that said, there's so many other things that I could use AI to help me with. Help me with mixing if I can. Just analyzing things and telling me. And that's really where I plan to use it personally. So I would say, instead of asking a failed YouTuber, because that's what I am, and there are YouTubers worse off than me, and there are many YouTubers better off than me. It's both. It's probably, and honestly, statistically speaking, it's probably more worse off than me. But if we're just talking about, getting views, I am absolutely a failed YouTuber. My last two videos got like 29 and 30 views. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can get a couple hundred views. Sometimes I can get 1,000 views. Sometimes I can get 20 views. Sometimes I get 5 people to watch a stream. Sometimes I get 15 people to watch a stream. But that's about as good as I'm getting. So I am not, my opinion has so little weight. You know what I'm saying? I have no expertise to give for a lot of these questions. It's just like, if I knew the answer, there would probably be too many people in the chat for me to answer the question. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say ask AI because that's what I plan to do for my own channel. I just haven't felt like doing it and trying to implement things, but I don't know how to break this YouTube algorithm. That's the only one I mess with. I need to learn how to break these algorithms, and so I'm, maybe I'll be a better resource in 6 months because I was doing the music thing. I never felt like marketing my own channel as is. I mean, I kind of did with that. What was that fucking trial? That weirdo. That Rittenhouse thing. I did. I had a couple of. I put ads behind a couple videos to get views, but that was, I didn't get that many views. Still like in the hundreds. So it missed. He called himself Mecha Hitler. What the fuck? Don't misgender it. It's a it. It does not have feelings. It cannot have rights. Mecha Hitler. That's crazy. Definitely tell Elon fucking program that shit, right? Thing's goofy as fuck. It's already a little goofier than Chat GPT anyway. Consistent. Isn't it just consistent the algorithm, even if it's just one video called Grok Bro? See, they added a goofy personality to Grok. Consistency with the algorithm. Yeah, consistency helps. Consistency helps. I mean, I'm trying to do, 3 or 4 videos a week now because of just this NFL thing. I don't know what to do after. But it's not easy, man. And I wish I had better answers. But I would ask AI. I would ask if there's any places you can go, to Reddits, to YouTubes, to places that will critique my YouTube, to critique my social media. I would do that and have it, because I'm just not an expert, man. I wish I had the expertise to give you more help, man. But I just fucking don't. I just don't, unfortunately. So on that note, you said you got to go. All right, Cordy, we're getting out of here too. On that bombshell, it's time to end. So we got this. The poll is over. Should I appear in my music video? 60% has said yes. 40% has said no. You make different stupid pictures all the time. I will probably not be appearing in my first few music videos. Obviously, I was going to do both. I'm not going to appear in everyone. And I did not expect that many no. I'm happy to get that many no. Keep that anonymity, or whatever the fuck you say the word. Keep the whole anonymous gimmick going. So, yes, I will get the NFL videos out for Friday and Saturday. I appreciate everybody being here. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. Peace.